Do you know what? This could be a fatal error, but I'm going C. Final answer. I'm sticking to my guns.
Okay, I am gonna lock C in for you, my friend.
Jeez Louise. I'm sweating!
He's sweating. So, is C the final answer? I've locked it in. Hello everyone and welcome back to So You Think You Know The Witcher. We had an incredible run with our 4 guests last time, and I am delighted to announce 4 brand new contestants are here to try and prove that they know The Witcher. The format is exactly the same. We have 15 questions going all the way up to the 1 million Orens, and you do have those 3 Witcher signs to aid you. We've got 15 questions grouped into sets of 5, and we're going to give you 3 lifelines to use. If you're unsure and you want a 50-50, you can ignore away 2 wrong answers. If you need a little support from our resident expert, you can equip Yerden, and you will get a hint. Finally, you could also equip Quen and get a mulligan. Now, how does a mulligan work? You can equip this and make a guess. If it's wrong, Quen will absorb that wrong answer for you, and you will get 1 free additional guess. So, how are the sets of 5 split? If our guests make it through the first 5 questions, they are going to clear White Orchard, and they are going to make it to the next 5 questions. It is going to be Sunny Velen. Can they make it through to the final 5 and deal with Skellige? Question marks everywhere, terror and horror. Will they make it? Let's find out. And introducing our next guest, it is Miss Magitek. Now, you are well versed in The Witcher, so I hear. Do you think you know The Witcher?
I think I do. I feel pretty good about this, but we'll see if it holds up. We'll see if my confidence... Right now I feel confident, but we'll see by the end of it if I can keep this confidence.
Now that is an amazing Triss cosplay. I adore
Thank
it.
you.
I am very confident you know The Witcher. Triss certainly does.
Yes.
Please don't go crazy in the YouTube comments over that, but I am Team Triss. And joining us now is Specimen. Witcher and, of course, Gwent content creator, analyst and caster. My friend, I've heard you think you know The Witcher.
I think I do, Lionhart. How's it going? Lovely to see you. I think I know The Witcher.
I have faith in you, my friend. I have faith. Now, Liz is a full-time Twitch streamer, and I believe thinks she knows The Witcher.
Yeah, we'll see about that. I'm not really sure. We'll see.
I believe in you. I think you can do this. I see a medallion. If it starts humming, it's time to use one of those signs, I think. But I believe you. Are you confident?
Well, I've seen the first show, and I've known very little of that. So we'll see how it goes.
Senior event manager from CD Projekt Red and super shoot fan, Mr. Repek. I hear, my friend, that you think you know The Witcher.
Oh, well, yeah, maybe. We'll find out soon, right?
We certainly will. We certainly will. I have faith in you. I can see you have your trusty shoot with you, if I'm not mistaken. Mine is also here, so I hope he brings you some good luck. I really do.
I'm nervous. I'm not gonna lie. I'm nervous.
When the lights are on, the nerves hit, but I believe you'll be okay. Hopefully this one will put you at ease. This is for 100 Orens. What is the name of Geralt's horse? Is it A, lizard, B, roach, C, lobster, or D, Henry?
Yeah, I think I'm torn between 2. I think maybe lobster is like kind of it's roach. I'm gonna go B. Final answer. That would be roach.
Totally, absolutely, obviously, lizard, right? No, it's B, roach.
Now, we didn't do this for you and your crew of lizards from Twitch,
No.
I promise. That wasn't.
I'm offended.
I didn't.
The last one, if he ever changes this, like, it should be Henry, but yeah, let's go with roach.
Okay, I think it was B, roach. You're gonna lock that one in.
You know, I'm just gonna. I was gonna say something like to try to trip myself. No, it's B, roach.
I'm not going to play games with you. I think even I know it is B, roach. I'm going to lock that in as your final answer. And of course, the 100 Oren question is correct. Well done. Hopefully that puts you at ease. They do get harder, but
At least I made
you
it
are
past
through.
question 1.
The 200 Oren question. What is the name of the popular narcotic dealt into Maria's underworld? Is it A, spice, B. Fistek, C. Prisprawa, or D. Gwent cards?
Well, again, the D answer is like this should be the real answer, right?
I agree. Honestly,
yeah, because when you go into the inn, you are not asking about Fistek, but about how about a round of Gwent. But yeah, this will be B. I guess it is B. Fistek.
One could argue that it could be Gwent cards.
if it
One
were
could
me,
argue
it would
this.
be.
Same. When I was playing, it was all about the Gwent cards.
That's gonna be Fish Tech. I know it's Fish Tech, or at least I used to. I've corrected it, and I do owe this to Gwent. Of course, the Syndicate faction has a card called Fish Tech, so yeah, it's gonna be B. Final answer.
Gwent cards. Absolutely.
I'd love it.
No. B, it's B, Fistek.
So, okay, B. Fistek. Now, I know you've played the game, so you're reasonably confident on this one?
Yes.
Happy days,
I
okay.
played all of them.
So as much as I want to say D, I am going to go with B, Fistek.
Okay, as much as I think D should be the correct answer, we are going to lock B in, and of course the answer is B, Fistek. Well done, you are through the second question. Nice and easy, White Orchard is proving no problem to you whatsoever so far. Now, for 300 Orens, Dijkstra has to walk with a cane because Geralt broke his leg during which event? Was it A, the raid on Novigrad, B, the pillage of Rivia, C, the Thanad coup, or D, the war on drugs?
Right, I don't know, man. This is like a weak spot of mine. Anything before Witcher 3, not a strength. I've never played Witcher 1, never played Witcher 2. Read some of the books. Gotta get to them though. I very much, found Witcher Universe through Witcher 3.
Yeah, a lot of people did. Me too, to be completely honest. Me too.
Listen, there was two ideas I had in my mind before the question. Thanad coup was one of them, and then the other one, like some end of like Witcher 2 event, which I don't think there was a raid on Novigrad in Witcher 2. Pillage of Rivia also doesn't really sound right. Listen, I think it's C, but how much do I want to risk it? That's the big question.
So, this was one from the books, if I am not mistaken. I do remember in Time of Contempt, not Baptism of Fire, it's Time of Contempt. There is the Thanad coup, and a lot of stuff happens, and I know Dijkstra is present, and I know him and Geralt get into a little thing. So I'm going to go with C, the Thanad coup.
Yeah, I guess it will be C, right? When Dijkstra offered some, made an offer to Geralt, and he didn't like it, so it's Thanad coup.
That is a very Geralt thing to do in response to not liking a suggestion, but of course it was C, the Thanad coup.
Which is funny because I'm currently reading the book where it happens. I'm reading
okay.
Time of Contempt, and I just read that the other night, and that's the Thanad coup.
Okay, well, it seems like you've definitely been doing your homework. It is 100% going in for C, and of course, it is the Thanad coup indeed. Congratulations. It's a good job you've made it that far in the books already. Well done, and we are through.
Kind of relieved.
You have gone with C, the Thanad coup, and of course, it is C, the Thanad coup. All of the information there, book knowledge and all, there was no doubt or question in your mind, straight through.
Do you know what? This could be a fatal error, but I'm going C. Final answer. I'm sticking to my guns.
Okay, I am going to lock C in for you, my friend.
Jeez Louise. I'm sweating!
He's sweating. So, is C the final answer? I've locked it in. Of course it's C, the Thanad coup. It is the Thanad coup. You have made... You weren't even in question. You knew this. I believed you knew this. And we move on.
I thought it was something at the end of Witcher 2, which I knew that Thanad coup wasn't, so yeah, I got a little bit lucky.
Here we go. The 500 Oren question. In the Witcher Netflix series, the true form of a Doppler is humanoid in appearance. In Eternal Flame, the true Doppler's form resembles what? A pile of ash. B, a whiskey spirit. C, a lump of dough. Or D, a spot of tea.
So I my initial thought was it's a lump of dough.
Okay.
I've watched the first season. The first season I watched it twice in 2 languages, and I'm pretty certain it was a lump of dough.
Okay.
But
the confidence lock that one in.
It's eternal flame, so I could imagine that they say it's a pile of ash because the flame and stuff. Like I could see how it led there.
I've actually read this short story.
Oh, go on. There you go.
It's actually the last one I read. I think I've read one of the short stories this year, and it was this one. Like I'm talking like the Eternal Flame, not the whole book. I'm not a very good reader. So there's quite a lot of like similarities and differences between like the Dopplers in the show. I'm pretty sure it's C, but do I want to lock it in? Let me just make sure it's not. I don't think it's a pile of ash. I don't think it's a wispy spirit. I don't think it's a spotted tea. I feel like I've read the book. I've got to stick to my guns. I read it recently as well, maybe like 3-4 months ago. So I'm going to go for C, a lump of dough.
I am feeling either I'm feeling either a pile of, or I think a wispy spirit is one of them that I might think. A lump of dough, a pile of ash. Those are the other 2 potentials.
Okay, so not a spot of tea.
Not a spot of tea.
Is already okay.
That one I know is out. So I might use one of my lifelines for this one, just because I don't want to get it wrong.
Okay, so which of your lifelines would you like to use?
So I might ask an expert on this one. I think that's what I'm gonna do.
Then our resident expert is here to give you a tip.
All right, Miss Magitek, this one is for you. Rumor has it that Dopplers love pizza. Wonder why that is.
So with that, then I am going to go with C, a lump of dough.
Okay, so our expert has convinced you that the answer is C, a lump of dough. I'm going to lock that in as your final answer.
Yes.
Of course, it is C, a lump of dough.
Ooh, okay.
Congratulations, you are through.
So this, I think we'll go with, it's not pile of ash until someone burns it, like on the pyre. Wispy spirit, no, it's not the spirit, not the spot of tea. Okay, so if we are going with the book, it will be C, lamp of death.
Okay, so lovely process of elimination there. Went through and went, can't be this, can't be this, can't be this. We are going to lock C in as your final answer. And that was a wonderful process of elimination. You're completely correct. It is a lump of dough. And that leaves you with just one more question in White Orchard, and you will clear through it. So your initial feeling was a lump of dough. You seem pretty confident off the bat with a lump of dough.
I'm pretty sure it's a lump of dough.
Okay. Would you like me to lock in that answer?
Yeah, do it.
Okay. C, a lump of dough. It is, of course, C, a lump of dough. It is C, a lump of dough. I thought you were going to second guess yourself then. I can see where you're going with a pile of ash. I understand. And I was like, oh, it's not a spot of tea. I think that one's in there just for me. I won't lie. Okay. You want me to lock in C, a lump of dough?
I do. I need to save these lifelines. I'm going to struggle later, so...
When the lights hit, people second guess themselves. So far, you've been very confident, straight to your guns. C, a lump of dough is the correct answer. You have made it past, and you have one final barrier to make your way through Velen. Congratulations, my friend.
Thank you.
The usurper's identity was erased from all records by Emperor Emir in retaliation for murdering who? A, his father, B, his brother, C, his sister, or D, his uncle?
The usurper. So I'm not a native English speaker. I'm German. Usurper is like the stealer of the throne, so to say, right?
Yes, yes, that would be the one, yeah.
Damn. I'm thinking, damn.
I'm quite certain I know this one because previous to Emir, I believe it's Emir's father. He, from what I know, doesn't have siblings, so I am pretty confident that this answer is A, his father.
Okay.
I think I would like to have my 50-50 on that one. or the expert?
Okay, it's
The expert
entirely
is
up to you.
giving- The expert is giving me a tip, right?
Yes, so you'll get a tip from our resident expert, and they will provide you with what is hopefully a helpful hint to aid you in your plight. So it's entirely up to you. You could choose that. You could take a mulligan if you're stuck between a couple of answers, but you think it's one or the other, because that will effectively equip a Quen, which will shield you from a wrong answer. Or 50-50 will delete 2 answers at random. Have you got any thoughts on what are you leaning towards?
No, I have no idea
Okay.
when. Maybe it's a book thing. I guess Erden or Jurden. How do you pronounce it?
Either I think is correct, and whichever one I say, I'm sure I will be corrected on. So we'll go with Erden.
It was not his sister, for sure. So again, process of elimination. It was not his sister. It was not his uncle. It was either father or uncle. Not brother, for sure, not brother. So we only have A and D.
Okay. And what are you leaning towards? Which one do you think it's going to be?
I don't want to spend, the saving sign here.
Right.
So this is either A or D. So maybe let's give our because if I don't make it like further to Valen, maybe let's give our expert a chance to help.
Okay, so you would like to ask our expert, and you would like to use your Jurden here.
Yes.
Okay, in that case, I will let our expert take it away.
All right, Liz and Repek, this one is for you. When Emir was 13 years old, this older man was killed by the usurper to take the throne.
This is nasty because it could be an older brother that is just older. Uncle is probably, yeah.
So what's your instinct now?
My instinct is like the classic thing is it's father, right? Like
Okay.
your father was killed, and so
And you
So I
avenge the
guess-
father? That's
Yeah,
okay.
but it could be based on the laws. Could also be the older brother, and you are the next in the line, and then it's your turn to take over the throne. Uncle when nobody else is alive anymore, maybe, I guess. So, I'm just saying father because that is the most easy thing, I guess, in White Orchard. I just hope this is gonna be the right thing now.
Okay, so you'd like me to lock A, his father, in.
Yes, please.
Okay. This is your last question in White Orchard. Will you make it to Velen? Yes, you will. It is his father. It was indeed his father. The usurper murdered Emir's father,
Okay.
and then Emir retaliated by killing him when he was a little older and erased him from history. Even in the books, nobody ever knows who he was. Well done. You made it through White Orchard.
Yay!
Okay, so I will. Shoop, what do you think? Yeah, right. So let's go for A, his father.
Okay. Our expert has done his work. We are locking in A. Shoop has also joined me. Shoop confers. It is, of course, A, his father. And you have also cleared White Orchard, my friend. Congratulations, you have made it through the first series, but it only gets tougher from here, I can promise you. We are going to lock in A, his father.
Yes.
Okay. And it is, of course, correct.
Okay.
Won't pause for too long. I'm not going to be too mean. It is A, his father. Of course, it's A.
That'll be Fergus, who is Emir's father. Gwent again helping me out here. You know, there's a usurper Gwent card, and you sort of see the different stages. You see at first he's with Fergus, I believe, the Emperor. So yeah, it's and Fergus has got a Gwent card as well, which of course helps. So it's A. Final answer.
The Gwent knowledge coming in clutch right there. It is, of course, A, his father. You have speed ran your way through, and we're heading into Velen, my friend. Congratulations.
Let's go. Honestly, I did end some Witcher 3 playthroughs at White Orchard, so I'm glad to have made it to Velen.
And that is all for White Orchard. All 4 of our contestants have made it through this time. It got a little bit hairy towards the end. Some of those signs have now been burned. and they're all going to join us to see if they can progress through Velen next time. Will they make it to Skellige? Make sure you drop a like and subscribe to the channel so that you don't miss the next video, and let us know if you made it through as well.